to my channel. It is me, Kayla, aka SirenaSims, back with another video. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you subscribe, like, comment, share, all those good things. And if you are not new, thank you for sticking around. I know this is the first build I've done in quite some time, but there is a reason for that that we'll get into a little later. First, let me tell you what we're building today. First, we're gonna, not first, so in my last video, which was a good like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I mentioned starting to work on building Newcrest. You can kind of see in the back there, I started this build on another lot, but it was kind of small, so I had to move it to a bigger lot. I believe this is I'm not even going to try to remember what the lot size is, because I actually filmed this months and months and months ago, just never recorded the voiceover, but here we are. But yeah, this is basically going to be like a retirement village or like a small cottage lot, and I'm envisioning it for elders, because I don't have enough elders in my game. But yeah, so there's we're building that. I'm building all of the shells right now, but in this video we're basically just going to be doing landscaping and then one side of the buildings. But yeah, again, thank you again for, I'm not even going to edit that out if you heard my kids in the background, and it's really late, so I have to get it in where I can. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you like this video. So yeah, this is the last structure that I'm going to do the shell, and then you'll kind of get an overview of my thoughts for this. I did mention it's going to be for elders. I'm envisioning for a couple of these cottages. Okay, so here we are. I'm doing 4 cottages. They're all 1 bedroom, 1 bath. There's going to be a pool / laundry area, and then there's going to be an activity center. So we're going to do cottage 1, the laundry area, and cottage 2 in today's video. And then in next video, we're going to do the bottom half, the cottage 3, activity center, and cottage 4. But I'm envisioning cottage 1 to be for a single female sim, and then cottage 2 to be for a couple. So yeah, that's the floor plan. So now I'm going to get right into just laying out the, not floor plan, landscaping. There we are, like mapping out a fake road and all that good stuff. So I guess to address the big elephant in the room, where have I been? I've still been here, and I've still been playing The Sims. I just haven't really been recording a lot. Life just got really busy and really hectic at the start of the year, and it kind of never slowed down, and it's barely slowing down, kind of, sort of, not really. But yeah, things just got really hectic, and I was still playing the game, and I just wasn't recording anything. Well, I wasn't recording much. I was recording a little bit, but not much. But yeah, I have 2 children, 2 boys. My older son started playing summer ball, so all of my weekends started to be consumed with baseball, which is great. I mean, it's something that I enjoy and he enjoys, so it's perfect. We did a lot of traveling this summer, and then I've just been really busy with work. But I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent. Maybe not once a week like I was doing, maybe once every couple weeks, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Yeah, so I'm pretty much am like laying out landscaping. I put this fence around because I'm thinking, they don't really need backyards. They have this nice pool area, and then this nice activity center already on the premises. So, and then once you think about it, it's elders. They don't really need to be doing a lot of yard work or anything like that. So yeah, I have over here to the side some plants that I wanted to use throughout, so I just kind of had them there so I wouldn't forget. So I know the landscaping was very basic, but I'm going to get back to it and kind of decorate around each cottage as we get to it. So this is the first one. I saw this pink door from, I believe it's Laundry Day, and I really wanted to use it, so I did. But I struggled a little bit coming up with not a color scheme, but like finding things that I thought like went together very well, because as we all know, there's a ton of pink in the game, but the pinks are not like matching. So I kind of struggled a little bit with this one, but we'll eventually get there in the end. And I should have watched the footage before I recorded this voiceover, because I can't remember what I ended up doing. So we'll see it together. But I guess now is a good time to do a shameless plug. So again, one of the reasons why I'm back is my sister. She started a channel and she was like, girl, you need to start recording again because I need you to build me some stuff. So she kind of forced me. No, I'm joking. But here I am. But her channel name is called The Jasmine Aesthetic, and she has a couple videos up now, and she's better at building. Well, I don't want to say building. She thinks she can't build, but she's way much better at decorating than I am. So yeah, go check her out. I can't link anything in the comments because I don't have enough watch hours or whatever their stipulations are, but I will add her so you can check her out. But yeah, so as you can see, I was very indecisive about the countertops, so I have a few there. I'm going to go with these here from Cottage Living in the end. I'm going to change the floors a few more times. I wanted the color scheme in this house to be like beiges, creams, and pink. So I'm going to try a few different wallpapers until I finally decide to settle on this beige for the entire home, and then we will do like a light mauve pinky looking color in the bedroom. So now that I got the kitchen laid out how I wanted, I'm just adjusting, took away some of those windows because I really didn't think about that when I placed them in the beginning. I decided to change the door just because I couldn't, I don't know, the door just wasn't doing it for me, even though I really, really, really wanted to use it, but that door did inspire the color scheme. I have this pink sofa. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use some stuff from Paranormal once I finally decide, and I think it came out really, really nicely. The space was so small, so I was having trouble like finding things that kind of fit, but we're getting closer. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I limited packs or anything, so this may be pack heavy. So apologies in advance. Here I am still trying tons and tons of things, and then I grabbed that table and I was like, that is pretty. So then I was like, where's this table come from? Paranormal? Okay, let's get everything from the Paranormal stuff back. So I did. And I really, really, really liked the way that turned out. So here I am going back to the kitchen. Again, I'm not editing my son out. Sorry. If you can hear. So yeah, going back to the kitchen, getting some clutter. I took it away, but I was like, in my mind, maybe this person's grandkid decorated that bread box, but I took it away. So yeah, there's that. But I'm thinking, okay, she's a baker. And then I'm like, ooh, let's let her be a gardener. Like, she loves to garden or plant things. Maybe it's flowers, maybe it's herbs or whatnot. But so I kind of ran with that, and we'll see once we get back outside. But here I am just placing my normal clutter pieces in the kitchen. Probably going a little bit overboard with the pink stuff, but I thought it was cute. I never done this, but I was like, let me put a little wreath outside the door, because again, maybe she grew those flowers herself and made that wreath. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be really, really cute. So we're going back outside. I'm putting on some foundation trim here, and I'm going to adjust the sidewalk also. I was gonna say, I think I take away the columns, but I'm gonna go back to those. Those columns, I want to say it's from Cottage Living. Again, guys, bear with me. I'm really, really rusty. Here I am again trying to make this whole pink thing work. I actually think this is where we ended up. And then I put those columns back and changed everything back, I believe. But again, we're watching this together, so I typically forget the roof paint, so we're doing that now, or the roof tiles, whatever you want to call them. So we're back inside. I wanted to make these cottages like a little bit old, but not really, especially this one. We'll see as we get further down that they kind of get more renovated, I guess you would say. But yeah, so changing up the wall tiles because I really didn't like the stark white in there. So I'm getting these ones from the base game that have like the tile at the bottom and like a creamy white window. I knew I wanted to use this bed because again, I'm like, okay, maybe she also quilts or something. I know we don't have that in the game, but I just thought the bed went perfectly with the color scheme that we were doing in this house. So I grabbed the chest of drawers. We put a mirror on the wall. Now I'm just looking for some decorations. The walls looked a little bare, so I added a window back. And then I'm gonna go through and use, I thought I used those curtains from For Rent. Maybe I didn't. Okay, looks like we did the base game ones, which is kind of cute. Not kind of, it is cute. So I swapped out the flower arrangement in the living room because I was like, okay, this one will go better in the bedroom. So I just swapped them out. And again, I'm like, maybe she grew these flowers. And then I thought the one I put in the kitchen was more fitting because it had like lemon wedges inside of the vase. So I thought that was really pretty. Here I am just finding some gardening clutter and putting that out on the porch so I can remember to use it. So we put some the singular gardening pots on the actual porch area, and then I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna put them on the side of the house as well. So yeah, I think this one turned out really pretty. And then I found those lights and I'm like, ooh, let's go and put them on our imaginary road. Not imaginary, imaginary. It's late, guys. Yeah, so I guess we'll take a break and let me ask you guys how you guys have been. I hope everybody's been doing well. I really did miss filming and miss interacting with you guys, but like I said, we just got really, really busy. Work was busy. Home life was busy. My children are in so many activities. It's like a love-hate relationship. I love it because they're busy, but then I hate it because I'm busy. But it's okay. So I got the front pretty much set up. And again, just going through, seeing what I can find in the catalog. Again, I'm envisioning her being a gardener. So we put those like rakes and shovel type situation on the side of the house with the garden hose. And then, like I said, I'm just going to be bouncing back between landscaping and doing the houses or cottages. So that first house is pretty much done. So now we are moving on to the pool area. I'm going to put a little different sidewalk around that. We're going to get a grill out here and a patio table, and that's pretty much it. I said patio table. I guess it is considered a patio table. You know, just for them to sit and hang out at. Getting the pool ladder. I'm going to put some lights and then change the tile. Is it just me or like do the coordinating tiles not match? Like the floor tiles and wall tiles. Pretty sure I picked the same swatch and it just didn't look like it was the same colors to me. But it's okay. It's The Sims. What are we going to do, right? So again, just grabbing those little low-lying flowers and putting around all the trees like I typically do. In the end, I didn't want to forget roof trim, so I'm going through and putting that on the first cottage as well as the laundry room. I put the decor box out there. Don't know what was going on there, but we're just going to ignore that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to skip the laundry room and we're moving on to the second cottage. So this one, like I said, I'm envisioning that it's for a couple. Apologies if you heard that. Again, children. Yeah, so I envisioned this for a couple. And in my mind, everybody's here is retired or like, close to it. Maybe they still work, but again, they're elders, so hopefully they're about to retire and enjoy themselves. So this one, I was like, this is going to be my for rent inspired home. So most of the things I used in this one was from For Rent, and I absolutely love it. That dark blue siding for the outside is just really, really pretty up against the white, and that warm brown. If I could live in one of these, I think I would choose this one. It's so pretty. Yeah. Put a little magnolia tree outside. I think that's why I did it, because it's my favorite. Okay, so getting the flooring, making sure I'm doing all of the roof trims. I did change the color. The floor plan is already pretty much laid out. Again, these all are going to be 1 bedroom, 1 bathrooms, and I tried to make them all look a little different. I think I accomplished that. So yeah, like I said, this one is my For Rent home. So I tried to use, everything is not going to be from For Rent, but majority of the things are going to be from that pack. So getting the kitchen set up here. I'm trying to recall. Yeah, I realized I didn't put a vent hood in the first home, so I went back and adjusted that. So now we're going to be decorating the living room area for this one. I really love this blue wallpaper. And it's so funny because blue isn't like one of my favorite colors, but I love the way this house turned out. I don't know, it's weird, but it's so pretty. I think I did have a tough time finding a rug, but the one I went with, I absolutely love. I can't remember what pack it's from, so we'll find out together. I was a little indecisive, as you can see. Oh, did I use this one? Oh, I think the blue one that I'm thinking about I put in the bedroom, but we'll see. We'll see. I believe that one is from Growing Together. But yeah, so just getting a dining table, making sure I put a trash can in here. I'm trying to think. I know I did this well before burglars came out, but I believe in the second video I'm gonna go back and put burglar alarm systems. I believe I put alarm systems in all of the units, so to make the build a little bit up to date since I'm just now releasing it. So yeah, what am I doing now? I don't know. Okay, so we put the wardrobe from Get Together, and I'm going to use this bed. This bed is really, really pretty, from Growing Together. So we'll call this the Growing Together / For Rent home. I am going to swap. There we go. I swapped the paintings that I had in the living room. I put those in the bedroom, or maybe I didn't, but I did put them in the living room because I felt they kind of went better. This is the rug I was thinking about using. That rug is so pretty. I thought I put that in the living room, but I didn't. That rug is so pretty. I love it so much. So we're going through and we're finding some clutter pieces. I was going to try to put a chair in that corner, but I settled for the stool instead. We got like the old school iPod with the speaker system going on in here. This bathroom, I tried to use the stuff from For Rent, but okay, back in the kitchen, I swapped out for this shelf because I thought it was really, really pretty and I wanted to use it. So I'm going to put that there. But I wanted to use this combo, but it was just really bothering me that the kitchen or the counters were two different depths. And we'll see, we're going to go back in there again, but not for the end. In the end, I just settled for using the same cabinets that we used in the kitchen. I found this cute little, I don't know, what do you want to call it, hutch table. So we're putting that in the hallway. Here I am giving up on using the sink, and I'm just going to use the same counters that's to be used in the kitchen. I'm putting a little faux laundry basket in there. And again, trying to find things to put as artwork. I was going to use like the 4 photo frame from Growing Together, but I'm like, I don't really like having empty empty frames in houses, but it would be cute to swap out for something like that in these cottages, so that they're having like photos of their families. You see we popped back in the first cottage because I forgot to put the toilet paper roll, so we went and we did that. We're going to decorate this hallway table, and then we're going to move on to the laundry. I'm thinking the reason why I skipped it was because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do in there, but it's going to be really simple to say the least. So just we're adding some chairs to the front, and then I also added a welcome mat. I'm going to put some last minute touches, and then we're going to go out and landscape this as well. Like I said, I'm pretty much using the same 3 to 4 types of flowers, plants as I'm using everywhere, just to keep things real simple. And that was pretty much it for that one. So now we're moving on to the laundry room, or the laundry space. I also wanted to put, I didn't make these a residential rental. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, but I did put the items from that pack, so like the water heater and like the electrical box outside there, so that'll be some good gameplay. Perhaps the male sim, or it could be the female sim, because I feel like I'm pretty handy, but perhaps they have a high handiness skill, or perhaps they're the owners of this complex and they can fix things on site whenever things break. So I'm just putting the decor box, like the cleaning bucket with the detergent or whatever that is, underneath this table, because I'm thinking like they can fold their clothes up on the table. So I did put their a laundry basket and a pile of folded shirts, and I believe I used the washer and dryer with the coin slots, just for that added realism. So then we're going and finding some stairs for this. Gonna do the foundation, put a little fence, and this is gonna be it for this one. So let's go back in the game and we'll take a tour of these builds. Okay, so I had to re-record this, so if you see any of the houses on the right, just ignore them, okay? Okay. So let's go into this first one. I guess let's try to do it with the walls up. Let's go in here. Okay, so this is how it turned out. I did remember to go in and put the burglar alarms in there. So yeah, here is our living room. Then we go into the bedroom here. This one was kind of simple. Well, they all are gonna be kind of simple. And then this is the bathroom. I realized I didn't put any rug or anything in here, but it was the first one. I was getting out the kinks. So that's that. Again, we have our little seating area on our porch. She has 2 planters over here, nice little bushes. She has some planters on the outside. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have put the dumpsters back here or even on the outside, but it's all good. Okay, so going down, making my way downtown, walking. Here is our pool, very simple. Then we go into our laundry room. I didn't talk about this in the speed build portion, but my thought process was that these are towels that our residents can use for the pool area. And then, our little working / utility closet in there. And then we'll come down to the last cottage. Oh, and I did go back and I put numbers on all of them because I'm like, yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? So we're gonna go into this one. This one again is my absolute favorite. We have the no shoes inside sign on this one, so the Sims will automatically take their shoes off when they get inside. Again, dining area, just they all are pretty similar but quite different. They all have their own little touch to them. So we're gonna go in the hallway. I love this little hallway table, it's so pretty. This side is the bathroom. So I remember to put the dentures in this one. I didn't put them in any of the other ones, I don't think, but I thought that was a cute ad. Again, just simple. All of the bathrooms kind of look the same. And into the bedroom with this rug. I absolutely love this rug. It is so gorgeous. And we got a little painting over there, a little bookshelf. Yeah. So that is, again, let me try to hide this side. So we'll just leave off here. Thank you guys so much for watching my first video back from a super long hiatus. I'm gonna try not to have it be that long again, but again, I'm a working mom with 2 very busy kids, so there's that. But I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. Just in general, it's really fun for me. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for stopping by. I don't even know how to do an outro. It's so funny, but I guess you can hit the like button, subscribe if you would like to come back and see more of my builds, comment what was your favorite part of your summer since I was gone for so long. But yeah, I don't want to keep rambling, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my sister's channel at the Jasmine Aesthetic. I will add her in the description box below. Thank you for joining me and hope to see you next time. Toodles!